We're back on our descent now into the Chicago area. The flight was pretty much clear skies until we got to Lake Michigan, so that explains some of the cloud coverage we're seeing here. Gonna get the latest forecast for Midway and then show you the runway we'll be using. So right now we're got scatter clouds of 6,500 feet, at 9,500 feet, and overcast at 13,000 feet. Warm evening in Chicago, 81 degrees, low humidity. Current altimeter is 290,903, so we're gonna update that. We're doing the RNAV Zulu approach into 22 left. So 22 left is 6,445 foot runway. I got my auto brake set to 3. The terminal's going to be behind us once we land, so we're going to just try to abandon the runway as quickly as possible. This is a high traffic area, so you don't want to linger in the runway too long. We are below 10,000, so we're going to get the landing lights on. Also gonna slow down a bit, so we put flight detent spoilers. "61 miles from the airport. We're gonna get our speed down to 220. I'll get rid of the spoiler here. And we're going to have a holding altitude of 3,000, so that's where we're headed right now. I'm going to get the speed to 210 just to go a little slower. Again, we're dealing with traffic from Chicago O'Hare, Chicago Midway, and DuPage. It's a pretty busy area here in this part of Illinois. A very busy air corridor. We're knowing the altimeter is 29093. The altimeters are set and the approach checklist is complete. We're going to be approaching Midway, flaps 30, and speed will be 140 knots with the wind correction. "44 nautical miles to go." And again, just stressing how busy the Chicago airspace is. We're going to be landing on runway 22, yet we're still coming in from the south, simply because of the congestion and all the traffic going in and out of O'Hare would be just north of Midway. So you got to keep that all in mind when it comes to vectoring these flights into the area. I think the current conditions, we should get a pretty decent view of downtown Chicago and the landmarks there. And there's Chicago right there. So we're probably gonna get a pretty nice view. Flaps 5. I'm going to start the landing checklist a little early than usual, again simply not having a co-pilot simulated here. I want to take care of this early and then I can focus on landing. So the engine start switches are continuous, the speed brake is armed. And we're going to be also monitoring our vertical speed. This should be good enough weather for a manual landing. I really don't want to rely on the instruments. I want to try to make this as visual as possible. Makes it a lot more fun. For any perfectionists wondering why Neat's Field is showing up in the year 2023, that was part of the 40th anniversary package Microsoft made last year. And after SU13, whenever I uninstall any of this stuff, it's automatically reinstalled during startup. So once we fix that bug, I'm gonna uninstall airports and landmarks that no longer exist, just to maintain a level of realism. gear down. And there's the airfield, so I'm gonna make it my plane. Manual flight. There's 2 to left, very visible. Gonna go to flaps 15. Flaps 25. So landing gear down on the landing checklist. We just need to get to flaps 30 and landing gear and landing checklist will be complete. You have a pretty nice headwind. Windy city for there's a reason it's called a windy city. So we got 22 knot, 21 knot headwind right now. And the city can also get a lot of crosswinds, especially here with multiple runway use. Flaps 30, landing checklist complete. Retracts down. I'm going to switch to manual throttle here. Sometimes the auto throttle doesn't handle this as ideally as I would like. And besides, Southwest actually does not use auto throttle. It's a rule for their pilots. I kind of like that. You can actually, it gives you a more hands-on flight experience as opposed to relying on the automation. And disregard the traffic. That's something. When they improve the ATC interface, it'll be a lot better.
Airspeed full. Airspeed full. 10.
Okay, reverse. Speed brake down and reverse green. Manual brakes. And there is our exit way. Okay to clean up. Turn our lights off here. Turn off landing lights. Our APU started for parking. Steady. Weather radar off and TCAS off. All right, let's head to the gate.
Midway ground Southwest 737 taxi to the gate.
Southwest 737 taxi to gate Alpha 17 via taxiway Yankee cross runway tree 1 left Yankee cross runway tree 1 center Yankee cross runway tree 1 right Yankee Tango Tango 2.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 17 via taxiway Yankee cross runway tree 1 left Yankee cross runway tree 1 center Yankee cross runway tree 1 right Yankee Tango Tango 2 Southwest 737.
There is some mix of static and AI traffic here, so that's why you have some doubling up. But I actually like seeing more aircraft on the ground, even with that error. It just gives it a little bit more realism.
Midway ground southwest 260 tree requesting pushback. Southwest 260 tree pushback request accepted.
It breaks.
Midway ground southwest 1015 requesting pushback.
APU generator.
Southwest 1015 pushback request accepted. Midway ground southwest tree 290 requesting pushback. Southwest tree 290 pushback request accepted.
Midway ground southwest 737, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Southwest 7 tree 7 the jetway is going to be connected. Midway ground southwest 164 requesting pushback. Southwest 164 pushback request accepted. Midway ground southwest 260 tree requesting the end of pushback. Southwest 260 tree request to end pushback received. Midway ground southwest 800 requesting pushback.
And let's get some ground connections
Southwest
here.
800 pushback request accepted.
And we'll wrap things up with our checklists. So we
Midway
got
ground
blocks
southwest
on,
260 tree
brakes
with
off,
India ready to taxi IFR.
ground power requested,
Southwest 260
AC
tree
unit
taxi
request.
2 and hold short of runway 22 left using taxiway Tango 2 Tango
Galley
Papa Yankee
vehicles,
Yankee 6. Contact tower on
and
135
baggage handling
2
equipment.
when ready. Midway ground southwest tree 290 with India ready to taxi IFR. Southwest tree 290 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 22 left using taxiway
off.
Tango Tango 1
Yes,
Tango Papa
okay.
Yankee Yankee 6.
Shutdown
Contact tower
checklist,
on
fuel pumps
135
off,
decimal 2 when ready.
probe heat off, hydraulic panel set, flaps up, parking brake off, engine start levers cut off, weather radar off. Shutdown checklist complete, secure checklist IRS off, emergency exit lights off, window heat off, packs off. Secure checklist complete.
Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 22 left via taxiway Tango 1 Tango Papa Yankee Yankee 6. Contact tower on 135
Welcome to Chicago.
2 when ready.
As always, thanks for watching,
Midway ground southwest 1015 with India
and we'll see you again soon.
taxi
Take care.
IFR.
Happy flights.
Southwest